alone until the end. He has my back, and I've got his. Good working situation, guys.
It's all about getting that buy-in from your best players. Thanks, Doris. The Jazz have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. First one falls for him.
Looking at the game for Hayward, 9 points, and he's been delivering a healthy dose of helpers, too.
Yeah, he really is. He's always looking to make the pass. His head up, eyes up, trying to find the open teammate.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Well, guys, the Utah Jazz, one of the better front offices, I think all would agree, in the NBA, narrowly missing the playoffs in 2013. And they saw this loaded 2014 draft class, and, Steve, they decided to go young.
Well, tough to let Paul Millsap and Al Jefferson just walk away, but, you know, there's a plan in place, and the Jazz felt like they needed to go young. They didn't want to tie themselves up long-term with contracts that would just lead to mediocrity. So the rebuild is on, and this team does have some talent.
And here is Burke. He has 7. He kicks it to Burks. Burke with it, picked up by Collison. Jazz passing it around. 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly.
And he continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him to this point. Ugly start to this second half, guys. They've missed all 4 of their shot attempts.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Utah calls timeout.
DeMarcus Cousins is absolutely devastating around the rim, folks. I mean, he's strong, coordinated, excellent touch, tremendous hands, good feet. His high skill level enables him to step outside and make plays, but I think he's really best served when he's in that paint area, doing his damage close to the goal.
Utah leading by 5. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Burks. Here's Burke. On the high post, he drills it. Burks got the lead up to 7 now for the Jazz.
And Cousins top 5 in free throws attempted last season. That's something he has to be very careful about.
Now here's Cousins. 12 points for him. Gay against Hayward. Burke dishes to Burks. Here's Cantor. Cannot hit. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. And you talk about Cousins' presence inside. He's still got a ways to go defensively.
Yeah, he's solid one-on-one, but often a step slow in rotations in the team defensive scheme. I think that's where he can really take the next step, and that requires studying your opponent and then understanding where you need to be defensively as a team defensively. A lot of action in this one for Thompson. He has 8 points, and what a force on the boards, taking over on the glass.
Well, at this point, just stay out of his way, guys. I mean, he is dominating the paint.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Thompson at the line for 2.
And the first one drops.
It's now been 8 years since the Kings have played postseason basketball, and the path back to the playoffs, especially in the Western Conference, is not getting any easier anytime soon.
The Jazz making a switch here. Exum's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Getting back to the Kings and getting back to the playoffs, Steve, they have some pieces now, they feel.
Yeah, I mean, but you need more than just talent. You know, you need a couple of stars, and you need a full commitment from everybody on the floor. Look, this is a young team. I think they're moving in the right direction, but they've got to continue to grow together.
Clock at 6. He dishes it to Burke. From deep. Sacramento grabs the miss. Cousins has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Really left alone that time. 16 points for Rudy Gay. Utah's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Burke kicks to Cantor. He feeds it to Hayward. Down low. Here's Favors. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. And the Jazz lead by 4. The Kings have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Collison the pass to Cousins. Cousins with a screen for Gay. Back to Cousins.
He's really out of his rhythm.
Out to Hayward and stolen by Gay. Gay left side. Outside Collison. Cousins with a screen for Collison. Screen by Cousins. Shot clock at 6. And that one goes long.
I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's gone wrong with him this quarter. He's really falling off.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Utah?
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And another thing that's obviously helped them here, guys, is how hot they've been from the three-point line. They've been on fire.
First free throw is good.
Well, Derek Favors still developing offensively. I think he's trying to refine his post game and his shooting touch, but the potential is still there.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Derek Williams checked in for Cousins. Ellington comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's McCallum in for Darren Collison. Hood checked in for Utah. And so Favors nails both of them. And for Favors, most of his shots, Clark, coming around the rim.
Yeah, a strong offensive rebounder. He can use his imposing physique to overpower a lot of defenders.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3. That's on Enes Kanter.
Enes Kanter. His 4th, second team.
For Sacramento, they have made 9 free throws in the game, 14 attempts.
Well, you take a look back to last year, guys. This is a club that converted about 76% of its free throws.
That free throw good from Thompson. Jazz leading by 3. Here's Exum. 6 points for him. Kanter dishes to Hayward. Here's Hood. 6 on the shot clock. Brings it from 9 feet away. Hood's got his first basket. Kings have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. And McCallum kicks to Thompson.
Got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level.
Exum passes to Kanter. The dish to Hayward. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hood. Here's Kanter. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Kanter's got the lead up to 7 now for the Jazz.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Here's McCallum. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Ellington from outside. That's good.
He had a whole lot of space to get that shot off.
Yeah, I don't think the defender did a good job there of getting over the top of the screen.
Utah leading by 4. Kicks to Favors. Here's Hood. Ellington defending. Pass to Hayward. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Well, he was an excellent foul shooter a season ago at about 82%.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic. They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer their perfection continues.
Carl Landry's checked in for the Kings. Stauskas comes in for Ben McLemore. Hayward hits them both.
You know, for so long, the Jazz had been a competitive team in the West due to their defense and grit, but last year that just wasn't the case, and it showed in the standings.
Here's McCallum. Williams a screen. McCallum dishes to Williams. Here's Ellington. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Ellington's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
Exum kicks to Hayward. The feed to Booker. The pass to Hayward. Pass to Exum from downtown. That last one here tonight.
You know, not only is the game neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the board.
Yeah, both teams have really put in a terrific effort down low.
Now here's Ellington. 7 points in the game. Stolen by Exum. Pass to Hood. There's the pick. To the middle. Here's Booker, and he uses the glass on the layup. Booker's got 5.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Here's McCallum. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Here's Williams, and again, it's Sacramento converted. Jazz leading by 4. Exum with it. He's got 6. Booker the pass to Exum. Dishes to Hayward. Clock at 6. There's the screen. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Sacramento ball.
DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Williams. Jeremy Evans checks in for Utah. The Kings trail by 4. Screen by Cousins. McCallum dishes to Cousins. Lays it up and banks it in. Cousins has got 14 points for the game.
Boy, the struggles have been many here in this quarter. 1 of 6 is what he is now.
Exum kicks to Novak. A minute 50 left in the third quarter. The shot from the low post is good. And the Jazz lead by 4. Sacramento's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Right side Landry. Feeds to McCallum. At the top of the key, Cousins. And stolen by Hood. In transition, here come the Jazz.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Rodney Hood. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Hood. 1:19 left in the third quarter. Landry with the screen. McCallum the pass to Landry. Right side Landry. Just his first attempt. And he gets the bucket.
And it feels like the energy has just picked up big time here. And both teams now feeding off each other's intensity.
I don't know what was said in the locker rooms at halftime, Steve, but it's obvious both sides have responded well.
That's his second personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for the Jazz, Trevor Booker. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Utah making a change here. Burks is checked in. And so he makes both from the line. The Kings trail by 6. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the third. Screen by Cousins. McCallum dishes to Cousins. That's good. Cousins has got 4 points now in the quarter.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Now here's Exum. He has 6 from downtown, and that one's good. Exum's got the lead up to 7 now for the Jazz.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Here's McCallum. High post. Cousins has got 18 points in the game.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Here's Burks. Off the left rim and out.
He worked himself into a really good position there, right near the basket. That's the look he wanted.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Jazz up 5. Live from Sacramento, you're watching 2K Sports. Jazz leading by 5, and so in the game for the Jazz. Pairing up in the backcourt, Trey Burke and Alec Burks. Jeremy Evans is out there with Favors, and it's Novak in at the 3 spot. Here is Novak. It's Gay with the drive. He kicks it to Collison. Cousins against Favors. No good from Cousins.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open. Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far to say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk. Huh?
I can feel that.
Sending a message.
Yes, sir.
A message and put it on the highlight reel for later.
Now here's Cousins. Gay kicks to Stauskas. 6 to shoot. Gay right side. That's short off the rim. Utah leading. Now Burke. He dishes it to Burks. He feeds it to Burke. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Trey Burke, the National College Player of the Year as a sophomore at Michigan, led the Wolverines, Steve, to the 2013 national title game.
Yeah, the guy's a winner. I mean, he won a state title in high school and then a national title with his AAU team before so much success in Michigan. That's what you love about him.
And the first one drops.
And Trey Burke, coming out of Northland High School in Columbus, had not been a big-time recruit, but they soon learned about Alfonso Clark Burke III. Call him Trey.
And the Kings making a change here. McLemore is checked in. Burke hits them both.
And you look at Burke, not the biggest or the most athletic, but he's mentally beyond his years. He compares his game to Chris Paul, and while he's not there yet, you see some similarities from the way he can orchestrate an offense and make good things happen for his team.
And the shot is good. And that's now 18 points for Rudy Gay.
It's a good thing he showed up today because without him, this team would be in big trouble.
Now, here's Burks. Defense is right there. Burke, the pass to Burks. Hayward from outside. Rebounded by Thompson. Thompson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Collison with it. Favors picks him up. Cousins with a screen on Hayward. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here.
Super defensive play. I mean, if that pass gets through, it's probably 2 points.
And he knew that. He knew if it gets through, it's a score, so that's why he sold out for it and got a hand on it.
The Kings trail by 7. They set the pick. A 3 from Gay. Here's Cousins. The rebound by the Jazz. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
McLemore inside the line. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Jazz leading by 7. Hayward dishes to Cantor. Kicks it to Hayward. Pass to Burke. Nice ball movement by Utah. 6 on the shot clock. Hayward can't hit.
Really good defense there, forcing that double clutch shot.
It's Gay with the drive. The dish to Collison. The pass to Cousins. The kick out to Collison. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Defensively, they can't afford to back off of him that much. You don't want to be giving up easy threes, especially at this stage of the game.
Out to the right wing. Passes it to Hayward. Tries to snap the cold streak from deep. And good on the basket. Book it. Burks has got 5 points now this quarter.
Nice kick out after the defense had collapsed on him.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Without question, Alec Burks displaying his skills today.
He's been locked in from deep. They're giving him too much breathing room and definitely paying the price for it.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Mike Malone as he addressed his team. He told the squad, now is the time when we turn it on and leave them in the rear view mirror. It won't be easy, but guys, I know we can put them away. Let's see if they can deliver, Kevin.
Now here's Collison. Pass to McLemore. The 3. Tries again. It counts. And the foul. They get Derek Favors.
He is not going to stop battling until that final whistle blows. What a putback.
His first team.
Excellent game we've seen from DeMarcus Cousins. 14 rebounds and a pair of blocks to go along with those.
Well, anytime they've needed him, he's come through defensively. He's made a major impact on this game.
Well, great season for DeMarcus Cousins last year, and an interesting story. His owner asked his countrymen to stuff the ballot box for Cousins so that he could be in the starting 5 of the All-Star game. Didn't quite work out, but he still had a terrific campaign.
Utah calls timeout. And Clark, for DeMarcus Cousins, he came up short in the voting, still waiting for his first All-Star appearance after he wasn't selected as a reserve either.
Well, Kevin, with the strides he made last year and the way he's found areas to improve in each summer, you have to think it won't be long. Just a matter of time before he gets that All-Star now.
Now here's Burke. And here's Burks. Dishes to Hayward. Feeds to Favors. 11 feet away. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Derek Favors, a really nice fit in Utah. Tough, has a low-key, low-maintenance personality. Doesn't seem to get bothered by attention and accolades. All he does is work.
And Favors last season, guys, signing a 4-year
Been happy to have him, a foundational piece for this team, no question.
And so Favors nails both of them. The Kings trail by 6. The drive by Collison, and there's the foul, and Darren Collison picks it up. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, you got to be in control when you go to the rack, Kevin. You can't just run guys over.
Jazz leading by 6. Burke kicks to Hayward. Plenty of space. And right through it goes. Here is Collison. He feeds it to Cousins. Gay against Hayward. Gay with no one around. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Gay's got 11 in the second half. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Burke kicks to Cantor. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. The Kings trail by 8. Outside Collison. McLemore with a screen for Collison. He kicks it to Gay. The tray. No luck. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Burke with it. Right wing. Hayward passes to Cantor. And stolen by Gay. Now here's Collison. In low to Cousins. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. Collison's got his 9th assist in the game now. Jazz leading by 6. Here's Burke. Burks sets a screen for Burke. They set the screen. Shot clock at 6. Here's Burks. On 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Gay with it, and Burks picks him up defensively. Gay dishes to Collison. Back to Gay. Gay left side. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. And now it's just a 4-point Utah lead.
Well, those are key baskets, and we know he can deliver down the stretch.
Now Burke. He dishes it to Cantor. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. And the Jazz lead by 6.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
I agree, Clark. They need stops, and they can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are really high percentage looks.
Now here's Burke, following the shot by Rudy Gay. Burke kicks to Burks. Pass to Cantor. The baseline J. And Utah again with the bucket.
Now you got to love the footwork. How about that turnaround?
The Kings have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Collison kicks to Cousins. Back to Collison. The dish now to Gay. Good ball movement here by the Kings. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Hayward. And here comes Hayward, leading the fast break. Stolen by Collison. It's good, and the Jazz lead is cut down to 6, and the bucket from Gay. Gay's got 15 points here in the second half. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Hayward kicks to Cantor. And Utah again with the bucket.
And now both of these clubs really in a groove here.
Already a high-scoring game, but it has become an offensive showcase down the stretch.
Out to the right wing. Back to Collison. Cousins with a screen for Collison. Thompson misses. Jazz leading by 8. Burke, the pass to Burks. And Favors kicks to Burke. Now, here's Burks. He's covered by Gay. 6 to shoot. To get it back. Gay with the block. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Collison dishes to McLemore. He's looking for Cousins and finds him. The Jazz have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. They grabbed their own miss, and that one's good by Favors.
That sort of epitomized this game, guys. One team going all out, getting rebounds and putbacks, and the other team just dragging.
Here's Collison. Again, the miss by the Kings.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him.
And here is Burke. Kicks to Hayward. There's the pick. Lets it go from 11. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gay. You can see the leadership qualities on display right there, guys.
It's all about communication, Kevin. You can't have too much of that as a team, and he's really leading, trying to gather his guys together.
Clark.
Well, I agree with all of that. I mean, when you're talking about orchestrating your offense and defense, that requires a lot of communication, understanding where people need to be and what everybody is doing right. And if mistakes are being made, those things have to be pointed out as well.
Hayward hits them both.
Well, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
Collison kicks to McLemore. High post Cousins. 17-foot shot on the way.
Looked like an easy 2 points right there.
You know he's kicking himself for that miss.
Burks with it. Now defended by McLemore. Burks the pass to Canner. He gets the shot to fall, and the defender wasn't set. He's called for the block and a three-point play chance here.
And clearly no question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Jazz.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
And that was a huge advantage. The free throw game always a significant barometer in terms of who wins and loses. Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one. Some flash with his passing and some grit with his board work.
Well, that's not a combination too many players are capable of either, guys.
Now here's Cousins. From deep, McLemore, and he gets the bucket.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Clark, they're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, and they don't need to do anything to reinvent the wheel here. I mean, just take time off the clock and squeeze the orange. Don't turn it over.
Burks with it, guarded by McLemore. The shot by Hayward, wide open. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. And the Jazz lead by 14. Sacramento's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. And here's Gay outside. Burks pulls it in. Utah's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Cantor with it. Cousins is there. Came hard off that pick and finished strong.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to this spurt.
Just keep on firing, man. No reason to slow down now.
Outside Collison. Gay left side. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play, they showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, Derek, first off, congratulations on a very well-played game. It looked like you were having a ton of fun out there.
Oh, it's fun, man. It's always fun to win. I'm just coming out here playing my game. Rebound and defense, that's my game. And Coach trusts me, so I couldn't let him down.
Know your role. It's always good advice, Derek. Thanks for the time. Guys, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. Now, our Jordan Player of the Game, Alec